And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
Studio. Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. We back in action with another reaction video. Back in this thing. Like, cracking this thing, man. Like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Some news you can use. Knowledge you can't get in college, big dog. Find me on all shit platforms. Rich Trapper, Game 6. Rich Trapper, worth more than money. Rich Trapper, I'm better off without you. Start from scratch and A Nightmare Before Christmas. They both out now, as well as my newest project. I'm still better off without you. Get into that if you haven't gotten into that. Find me on all streaming platforms. Yes, sir. If you want to go ahead and get you some of this good chili we're giving away, man, make sure you drop a comment, because the top comment between now and 10,000 subscribers will receive a $150 cash app. That's right, man. We got a chili to Mr. Now that I know bro's real name, I cannot remember his YouTube name. I want to say Juan Hugo. Sent him his $100 today, man. He said he was finna take his kids out to dinner. So shout out to bro for that. Good water. Good water. Excuse me. Juan Hugo said that he was finna take his, or Hugo Juan, I don't know, but he got his chili. The kangaroo guy. He got his chili, man. He gonna take his kids out. So shout out to all the single dads, man. I respect that, bro. Said that he got 2 kids. He a single dad. I'm a single dad. I know how it feels, bro. So I'm actually happy that the chili went to my fellow member of the Baby Daddy Association of America, BDAA. Baby Daddy Association of America. BDAA. Yeah, BDAA. Acronyms are hard. Don't worry about it. Yeah, man, drop a comment, because the best comment of the month of April will receive a $50 cash app, as well as the top comment between now and 10,000 subscribers. But we got to get to 10,000 before May the 14th, man, for it to make sense. So let's go ahead and get into that. Let's get into these, though. Honey Bourbon Loose Leaf. Shout out to Deso Dub. Shout out to Loose Leaves. Awful lot of Loose Leaves. Awful lot of Honey Bourbons. Shout out to bro, man. Make sure y'all get into these Loose Leaves. The perfect cut leaves for a perfect roll every single time. I like to split mine in half, connect it, and then make 2, so it kind of is the shape of a Dutch. Either way it go, we got Almighty Suspect. We got his father. We got Poetic Flakko on a live reaction. We finna get into this right now, man. They talking about, I believe, the fade with Lush. Let's get into it. Let's go.
You know, that's why I facilitated a fair one, you know, with my own son, which even the same person that I'm saying said that fade shouldn't have went down. You should have fought him. And I was like, nah, man, like that. Because I took it as this. These are co-workers.
Yeah, should have.
Right? I'm not here when all this shit go on, and I kind of don't care. You know what I mean?
Of
but
course.
I didn't want to, I didn't really have a problem with Lush. The only problem that I had is when he got on the thing and he's trying to sub him by subbing me and like all this, you know, so I'm going to call up and I'm going to say my piece. But look, that whole thing, that's a whole nother story in itself. But, you know, that ain't what we here for.
What you want to get into next, Flock? So look, man. So while Almighty and Adam was arguing, right?
Yep.
And Almighty says, I've been judging rap battles since I was like 12, right?
Yep.
And then Adam says, just because you was at the poetry club with Lush One doesn't mean you know, is an authority in hip hop. So when you heard the poetry club in reference to the rap battles, what was your take on it?
Well, see, cause guess what? I just posted something on my Facebook saying I was gonna be here, and then guess what? Guess what? My fans told me.
What?
Attack Adam.
Why?
Because of that conversation.
The poetry club.
The real hip hoppers don't like that, and actually, some people are calling for Adam's fade. That I'm just gonna put that out there.
I'm sure there are a lot of people who want to get a fade with Adam, but who's going to actually do it is the question.
It was like, nah, he be involved in too much stuff, and then, you know, he get to play the background. Some people, and I ain't gonna say the names of these people neither, but, and they know who I'm talking about. Look, I see my boy at the Turf Market, this little weed fest that my boy Mean Green, rest in peace, used to throw, and they still do, but they watched the show, everything, and they was like, nah, that was very disrespectful how Adam was coming across.
Yeah.
So what I say is this. I didn't think he was, because people say he was dissing The Good Life and the Project Blow. I don't think that. I think he was alluding to that, but he was really sending direct shots to Lush. He was, because he kept saying, because you're at the beatnik with Lush One or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so he's still dissing Lush.
Yeah.
And he's saying that you guys are in these little small rooms and you're judging battles that don't give you any particular, but it does, because guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what nobody else was doing? Judging battles at 12 and 13 and 14. See, that's the difference. Here's the thing. Just like on my interview, I stated the day that Suspect was born. Our collective served Eminem and his collective that night he was born. He has a different perspective and DNA code and strain to hip hop. He's not a skateboarder. He's not from New Hampshire, Idaho, or buttfuck Tennessee.
And
he's from South Central Los Angeles, and he grew up under a legacy.
All right, I've been trying to let him make it. But he grew up. Grew up was the word that you were looking for, Big Dog, and I believe it was neither was the word you were looking for in another one. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you caught it. You know what I'm talking about. But right now, grew was the word you was looking for, OG. Grow up is not necessarily the exact phrase that you were terminology you were looking for. Grew up is actually the term you were looking for, because you were referring to it in a sense of a past tense, like he's grown now because he grew up in something. He's valid now because he grew up in something. So grow up and grew up are two different things. Grow up is like something to do in the present. Grew up is something that you would do in a past tense, like it happened already. But we finna just keep going. Because words are hard.
It was Big Red
Spanish.
Yeah.
He used to drive
What the hell?
His parents are black.
No facts.
Those are the only two things. Like, all right, say like when I met my lady, right? She asked me the same thing, right?
Yeah.
What you mixed with? And guess what I told her? Because he mixed with the same thing.
Hold on, y'all. I messed up.
The ninth man on the team is still to business. Okay. There's another thing that I can bring up and address. Yeah. And they say, listen, it's not nobody like this dude. He does his own thing. Now, they just, nobodies. And no, but they still on the bench. People that do things that you can't do
Okay, here we are.
on the field. It's different. It's that part. People in the bleachers know any. I stated the day that Suspect was born. Our collective served Eminem and his collective that night he was born. He has a different perspective and DNA code and strain to hip hop. He's not a skateboarder. He's not from New Hampshire, Idaho, or buttfuck Tennessee.
And
he's from South Central Los Angeles, and he grew up under a legacy of hip hop.
Again, it's grew up, but don't worry about it.
And he's a third generation musician. See?
Yeah.
He's not like just some dude that comes up here and he could talk well. Some people can talk really
Speak well.
well, but dude, so it was a boxer commentator named Barry Tompkins, right? Okay. Now, do you think that he's as advanced to talk about boxing as Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, Holyfield, all these people? No, you can talk really well. These people may not even be able to speak well, but guess what they can do well? Box. That's why they are the people. People pay big money to see LeBron, Kobe, Jordan. They pay big money to scream at them from the bleachers. Now, for any second, does a person think that these people in the bleachers know anything to the level of what Michael Jordan knew? No. But so why do we even think that this is an argument with hip hop or entertainment in any sort of way? When you're a fan, you're a fan.
Well, right. So look, right. Okay, right. But for example, like the Jordans and the Mike.
So look right. So well right. So look right. So look right. So well right. So look right. Golly, Flakko, get it out, big dog.
Tyson's, those are like at the top of the top, right? But if you
Flakko, that sweater is too small, big dog. If you lift your hand up like this, we finna see your whole belly button. That sweater don't fit you, big dog. Look, I need you big dudes to stay out of the skinny man's department, bro. I need y'all to stop putting. That's the reason why I can't ever find nothing in my size, because you niggas got on everything in my size. I'm 165. I'm 167 pounds. Skinny as a rifle. I'm cool with that. I need you big niggas to stop wearing this stuff in my size. That man look like he got blue saran wrap wrapped around his middies, his man titties. Why are we allowed? You hefty niggas need to stop wearing small clothes. Let's quit this. All 2024. It is April. What's today? What's today? Hold on. My bad, man. Hold on. I think it's like April the 15th or something. Yeah, today is April the 15th, man. As officially as April the 15th. Can you big niggas stop shopping in my section, please? Can y'all stop, bro? Because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Flakko, you're so fat. That jacket's so tight. You don't even have a fucking pocket in that shit, bro. That just look like it's painted on. Like, nothing can fit in that pocket but $1. Like, bro, it don't. Come on, man. This don't make no sense.
you say, yo, like to Skip Bayless, no more basketball than Austin Reeves, probably yeah, right?
Elden Campbell.
Who?
It's that part. This is a Laker. Nick Van Exel.
Yeah.
They still are professionals
Facts.
at the thing. Not talking about the thing.
Yeah.
They are professionals at the thing. Even the ninth man on the bench, the ninth man on the team is still more professional than the person speaking about it, because these people never laced up their boots and went on the field. It's different watching people. We can all say, hey man, Tony Hawk should have hit the 360 ollie. He should have did. Yeah, we can all say that when we just watching them. But as soon as we get on top of a skateboard, all of that perspective changes because we can't do it. People that do things that you can't do, you need to respect them in a different sort of way. That's why I look at Jordan. Because I'm a basketball player as well. You know, I score heavily, but guess what? My game has never been like Jordan, like LeBron, like Kobe.
Yeah.
These are spectacular people. Even I can say that my game ain't been like Elden Campbell because I never scored 12 points in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So we can even think that these people who aren't the stars that you know we all respect and love, we can look at them like, yeah, these dudes, they just, you know, nobodies. And no, but they still on the bench. They still put to the
playing for years
championship.
to get here. You feel me?
They still put in the championship. Your little 3 points helped them win the championship. So you can't negate what this Elden Campbell did because he ain't Michael Jordan or he's not Shaq. You can't negate what he did. He was a part of a winning team. He still got a ring on. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Okay, so say I'm suspect or me, we're not on the level of Michael Jordan, Jay-Z. The artists, let's say rap, Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Kendrick, Drake, all the people that's in the top 3 and then above. But guess what? I'll pull out my phone right now and I'll show you 50 where I'm in people's top 5.
Yeah.
How does that happen? Yeah. Top 5 over Nas, top 5 over Jay-Z, top 5 over Drake. How does that happen?
The body of work.
People respect what you do, and they say, listen, it's not nobody like this dude. He does his own thing. Now, I haven't sold like any of these people, but guess what? Here's another thing that I can bring up and address. When they was going back and forth, Adam was saying something about a thing came up about art. And he was saying it's only about numbers. Now, guess what? It's only about numbers when you're dealing with just business.
Okay.
Artists are artists. They don't necessarily even care about business. I know people who just rap, who just break dance, who just do graffiti. They don't care a zero about money. And guess what? That's where we come from. It's actually about the art to us. I never cared about getting signed. I never cared about being the biggest, the greatest, and the fans. I never cared. I did things that I liked and that I wanted to do because the art was way more important to me.
Now that's some real ish, man. If you enjoy what you do and you love what you do, you should be willing to do it for free. I know a lot of times that's not gonna make a lot of sense to people, but actually how you end up, for example, Deso Dub, holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. I use myself as a perfect example, man. But I love the products. We endorsing it. Everybody wondering, hey, Deso Dub, blah, blah, blah. He hit you up. Man, we hoping for a partnership. But you know what? We still going to continue to support these honey bourbon loose leaves, man. Because for the art of blowing tree, like I like to blow tree, these work for me. I would assume that the same thing applies to music, fashion, whatever you're into. I'm into these, big dog. And sometimes you just got to do a little bit of work for free before you get to where you need to be, big dog. But Deso Dub, holla at your boy, man. Until the meantime, between time, make sure y'all get some of these honey bourbon loose leaves. Shout out to Deso Dub. Shout out to loose leaves. Off a lot of loose leaves. Off a lot of honey bourbons. Perfectly cut leaves for a perfect roll every single time. That's what loose leaves are about. I'm finna continue though.
Than the dollar amount
Yeah.
or getting signed and all that. So when you're dealing with artists, it does matter about the art. You can't look at people who do art and people who do business and then just slap them together. No, when you're dealing with business, it is always about the bottom line. It is always about the numbers. But when you're dealing with people who claim to be artists, sometimes it's just about the art itself. I put together art and then people can break it down however they want to, you know. It's not about like so I never went to a label to be like, I'm gonna get signed and I'm gonna do this, you know. I think Cousin outside, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm just saying, like, it's not about just business when you're dealing with artists. And when you're dealing with music, when you're dealing with music, when you're dealing with media, when you're dealing with people who draw, these are artists. So do you think when Picasso did what he did, it was about money or it was about what he was trying to express as far as his art? It was about his expression first. And then he realized, oh, I can get paid. Look, I started rapping when I was 12. You think I was thinking about money?
No. But though, right? So when, let's say this, right? Like when we, let's say, gauge on like which is better, right? Like for example, if you take an artist's time and craft like a masterpiece in, you know, in art, right? But I come and just say, psh, 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 and both go up for sale. If one is being evaluated at $1 billion, but one is being evaluated as, let's say, like $1 million, right? Well, like what's better is subjective, right? Meaning like, right?
Facts.
So hence, like the one that's being evaluated for $1 billion, that's deemed as better, right? So for rappers like this, the rapping ability is subjective, right? What I hear is different from what you hear and from what you hear, right? So all we really have is the numbers now, right? Right?
That's not true.
Because how do we determine and who's better?
Because that's not true. Because you have to set yourself to the side in regards to numbers, because it's not about numbers, it's about skill set. Now, how do you break down what determines a dope MC? Is it numbers? Because guess what? Sexy Red said that her booty was brown and her pussy was pink.
Yeah, of course.
And then, hold on, she went platinum. Now, are you telling me that
a bar.
she's as skillful? That's trash.
That's a bar though, man.
That's subjective trash. And there's no disrespect to nobody. Now listen, I might like it. I might be like at the strip club, oh, there she go. But then when it comes to how people break down lyrics and lyricism, listen, that don't even equate. I'm talking about nowhere on the fucking radar.
Now that's real, because Sexy Red, I actually am a huge Sexy Red fan. I like Sexy Red. I think that she has an amazing, catalog of music personally. But she's not like super. I listen to Sexy Red for one thing, to get entertained. That's it, and that's all. I don't look for Sexy Red for anything else. No lyrical ability. She's not top 5 greatest of all time. She's nothing like that. She is just entertaining. That's it, and that's all. And I'm not a hater, and I like to see a black woman win. That's it. That's all.
Or does that even equate to what
That don't make her the greatest. That just means that she's entertaining and people like to buy, entertaining things.
lyricists are doing? Because guess what? It takes time and it takes a craft for you to get your mindset to even break down lyrics in a certain way. Me, as being an MC and being a hip hopper for real, I break down shit on a skill set, not off numbers. Because guess what?
If you going up, hold on, before you do that,
give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice went
you
1,000 platinum.
He
So
took
you
it. That's what
trying
I'm
to
trying to
tell
say.
me?
I
Hold
knew
on,
what he was gonna say.
hold on. You trying to tell me Vanilla Ice and MC Hammer has the skill of Rakim? Cause of they sold numbers.
Again, though, right? So look, for example, like
You're not answering the question, Remix. You're not fake it. You're not answering the question at all, Remix.
one or two like body of work or songs like may have sold more, but I think that like Rakim like body of work like probably like right
No,
right.
I'm gonna tell you no.
That's enough for Remix. I can't. If y'all want to watch the rest of it, it's live right now on No Jumper. Shout out to Almighty Suspect. Shout out to his father. Shout out to Fick It. So look, Fick It. So wait. So Fick It. Shout out to Fick It. My remix. Shout out to Flakko, my nigga Remix. We finna get up out here to the next one, man. Sure, you like, comment, subscribe for more of this content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you get into these Honey Burger loose sleeves. Shout out to loose sleeves. Awful lot of loose sleeves. Awful lot of rich trapping going on. Awful lot of cough syrup. Shout out to Deso Dub. Holla at your boy. If you trying to get some marketing, advertising, sponsorship between Trap News Network, from Trap News Network, find me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWS, NETWORX. That's Trap News Network. We up out here to the next one. Hit the red dot, slide it to the left. We gone, man. Free Avenue Angel until he's free. We out of here.